My name is Toni Basil, and I'm so glad to be back with you again. And I would like you to meet my gorgeous French poodles, Paste and Rhinestone. Girls, we're on television, and I want this show to be very elegant and dignified and refined and stylish. Ow! Bad dog, Rhinestone.
Are you okay, Toni? Oh, man, Toni, it's time to go on.
Oh, I better do something about this ankle. Oh, and these poodles. Spazz, could you go out there and cover for me? Please, Spazz, nothing too wild, something dignified. Guys, what are you wearing for the opening number?
Well, I'm wearing something funky. I'm wearing something flashy.
No, something elegant, black tie, tails. Oh, where is Barbara Woodhouse when I need her?
It smells of car exhaust.
Did you make this mess? Oh, I see. I made this mess. Oh, no. I think it's time for a long overdue visit to Mrs. Barbara Woodhouse.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Woodhouse. This is Toni Basil calling. And my poodles, Paste and Rhinestone, they need a visit to you. They've been very bad doggies.
Well, now, look here, Miss Basil. Let's get one thing absolutely straight right away. There is no such thing as a bad doggie. If there's any problem at all, it usually lies with the training of the dog.
Oh, you're right. I did make this mess. Well, I think we all better come around right now.
Miss Basil, what seems to be the problem here?
I can't get my dogs to behave. Rhinestone's always chewing on her leash, and Pace is always leaping out into the street.
Oh, we can't have that. Sit. You see? There's nothing very much wrong with that. Did you see that, viewers? I think the problem really lies with the owner. Were you watching what I was doing? Don't look at your doggies, look at me. I raised my left arm, you see? No, your left arm. Don't you know your left from your right? That's the one, the left arm, and I hold it out, and then let your fingers relax. Do you see what I'm talking about, viewers? You see, when they do this sort of rigid finger thing, where are we going to get to? Couldn't even summon a bus. Now look, this, here, sit.
Sit.
Yeah, that's a little better. Once more, just let this part relax. Sit.
Sit?
Yes, that will do. That will not, just let yourself, don't be quite so rigid, dear. Now, let me see, what were you using?
Well, I've always used this.
Oh, do you see? Do you see, viewers? Plastic. Well, of course, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. You'll get no results with plastic. It simply has got to be the choke chain. Now, fortunately, I brought one along with me. May I have a choke chain? Thank you. Now, here we have the choke chain. Do you see, viewers? Now, you've all seen this before. And it simply slips up and down, so there's no problem for the doggie whatsoever. Who would like to have a choke chain? Yes, you would, you good girl. Here we go. Do you see? Nothing very much wrong with that. You see, it's just as I was saying, Tony. If you use a little authority, keep a very calm voice, and, well, of course, you'll get absolute obedience.
Do you think this advice could apply to a man?
To a man? Well, I don't see why not, providing he doesn't want to sleep at the foot of the bed. Well, now, let's see. I think you ought to try it.
Yes,
now,
all right.
Stay. Walkies. You know, viewers, the trouble with Tony is she's really much too soft for the doggies. Now, all she needed was a couple of quick jerks with the choke chain and abracadabra.
Just a woman. Just a woman. I'm walking. Just a woman. Ow! Walking. Just a woman. My love. Walking.
Tina. I'm Rodney on the Rock. The weather is another sunny day tomorrow. And here's a new one from Toni Basil.
My baby wears his heart on his sleeve. He wears a look on his face that says, please, 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 love it. Everything he calls, love it. Everything he flaunts, and his skin hesitate. When he wants what he wants, and I say, oh, chica, oh, chica, oh, chica, oh, chica. And I say, oh, chica, oh, chica, oh, chica, oh, chica. He's the boy, he's the boy, he's the boy, he's the boy, he's the Romeo, he's the boy, he's the boy.
I bet you wonder where this is leading. Well, I'm gonna talk dance with, guess who?
Shabadoo.
Penguin.
Spazz. Poppin' Pete.
Hi, guys. Well, I knew I was gonna be a dancer when I grew up. What about you, Peng?
Yeah, I kind of knew the same thing. My mother used to make me dance for her friends, and I think that's really how I got started.
What about you, Shabadoo?
Well, I started dancing just in Chicago at high school functions, and when I got out here is when everything just blew my mind, Tony, you know?
Shabadoo joined us in a dance group called the Lockers. I think we'd had one job, and then you joined us, because you caught on to the dance so fast. But, you know, Penguin was probably really learnt locking before me. I mean, he was in the early stages of locking. What did the beginning of locking look like?
Well,
what was-
stick moves, you know, moves like, this was the lock. All the joints were locked up, right? And then point. And then we did stuff like hat and ball. We catch things in our hat, jump up, turn the hat around, stuff like that, you know, and jerk. Everything was real jerky, you know?
Well, the Lockers danced through the 70s. Spazz, you came along kind of when punk and new wave started happening.
Yeah.
What? You're most famous for the flip.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen?
My father used to watch wrestling all the time, and I would see them throw these guys around. I would just mime wrestling myself.
And is that how spazzing happened?
No, that happened in '77 in the punk clubs, when pogoing was real popular in England.
And you turned it into what? I mean...
Well, pogoing was just more like, you know, jumping straight up and down, and I just started doing that. And everyone said, what is that? You know, so I made up my, it was just my own style of...
You know, what's interesting is that you have incorporated a little popping and boogalooing into your scene, which actually is Poppin' Pete's family's dance. What made you move that way?
Well, first of all, we used to watch the Lockers, and then we just said, well, let's make up something, because Northern California can have something to be recognized for. So we just, the first moves were just it's just the rolls. Then the popping came along. This is like the early stage. And then like in 79, then the other stage of popping came along. Then you incorporate it.
Put it all together.
Put it together, then you...
Lost my shape, trying to act casual, can't stop, I might end up in the hospital.
Mostly, I think the greatest dancing in the last 10 years has come out of L.A., but there is something in New York that's real interesting called the breakers.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking. And
Spin
these
on
are
their
the
heads.
guys that spin on their heads and kind of, that's real good, but it's not happening at all out here like that.
There's not that many people that can spin on their head.
No, want to spin on their
Or
head.
want to even spin on their head.
And really, the Lockers whole main trip was really being soloists. I mean, that's what we were all best at. I think our torment was when we had to do, 8 counts of unison. I mean, we used to try to, what were the quickies?
Oh, yeah, the quickies. And
We'd just come up and go back, and come up, and go back, come up.
1 time.
All right. 2 times.
Yeah.
Can you do it, baby?
Yep. Yup.
Breathe it.
All right.
We hated doing unison, and you loved doing unison.
We loved it. But that was what was incredible about the lockers, Toni, is how all the guys would just dive over tables and
I know.
bars
It was a real
and
live musical.
Oh, man, you wouldn't believe it.
Everything, life with these guys is like a real live musical. I think we probably represent a decade in rock dance, and it's so great having them all here to talk to them, to talk about rock dancing, because I love talking about rock dancing, because they're always disappearing on me. Guys! Cheerleading has developed into an American art form, and being an ex-cheerleader myself, it was a great thrill to incorporate this exciting style of presentation into my video Mickey. These cheerleaders from Carson High School have won many, many awards in competitions that are held regularly, giving the teams a chance to show off their talents before celebrity judges from the dance and TV world. It's at the ball games that the teams usually perform accompanied by the drum section of the school bands. And the Lockeye Band from Los Angeles, well, they're just one of the best around. Well, I think we should probably put a lot of this energy and talent to some real good use.
1, 2, ready, play.
Foot out the door. I am not a toy. Social rock in outer space. Blast me to the boys. I don't need him. Time to move my feet. Lips are nails are red. Everything was move ahead. Move on, baby, that's correct. Kicking like a majorette. Oh, she beat him, knock him out, she goes. Oh, she beat him, knock him out, she goes. She goes walking down the street.
Goodbye.